Hey, Bryce here. Welcome to the Bookkeeping Business Secrets Podcast. So, this is our first official episode for this podcast, and I'm really excited to kind of bring it to you because I wanted to really cover how to successfully start and grow a bookkeeping business. And we have a lot of different, guests that I'm thinking of bringing on, like past students, people that have successful businesses. I'm really excited to be able to break down different other results people have had, or like what is the secret sauce, so we can start finding the commonalities between what makes someone successful or what makes someone maybe not successful, so we can improve on those different things. So in today's video, I'm going to be actually bringing on Megan J. So she's one of our former students for our mentorship program. So, we have like a 1 minute clip of her. I want to break down that clip and kind of go behind the scenes into what actually happened to help her get the results. So in this particular case, she got 3 clients in 7 days of working together. So I'm going to play the clip. Also, if you want some help growing your business, and at any time you see any like the results you see on this either channel, podcast, or in this specific video, if you want similar results, go ahead and click the link inside the description to book a call with myself to see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program. So roll in the clip with Megan.
That's a training piece. There you go. Hello, testing. Can you hear me?
I have to unmute myself.
How's everything going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty great. It sounds like you had a great week. You said it was very productive and everything.
Yeah. It's been good. I think Monday I had 4 new client calls and they all signed.
You got 4 new clients?
Yeah. No, 3 of them signed.
Oh.
The 4th one will. They will sign. It's slower. It's fine.
So now to add a little bit of commentary, because I know it's like a 1 minute clip. Sometimes what happens is we're doing like our coaching calls, like the person will share like a win, and like I'm only able to like record like either a couple minutes or a couple seconds because like it's during a coaching call, so it's just something that naturally happens. So for the videos where we have these mini clips, I'm going to just describe exactly what happened. So for this specific one, so she got 3 new clients within 7 days, as well as 2 other consultation calls scheduled. So how was she able to do it in 7 days, right? Some people ask, why are our students able to get results so quickly in a lot of cases? And it's because whenever someone joins our program, we have what's called low-hanging fruit activities. So one of the low-hanging fruit activities is to really tap your existing network for friends, family, and acquaintances who own a business. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. There's 2 camps of people fall into this. Number one is that they're like, I don't know anyone that owns a business, okay? And that's okay. The second camp of people are people where it's like, I've already talked to everyone in my network that owns a business, right? But in a lot of cases, there are people that are adjacent to your friends and family who you might not have a current relationship with, but if you understand how to tap into the existing relationship you have with your family member who's like maybe a mutual friend or a friend of a friend, then you can actually start getting clients very, very quickly. So in this particular case, she was able to go and actually connect with this like lawyer on LinkedIn. So it wasn't her friend, it was like a friend of a friend, and they got really acquainted pretty quickly. They even met up for like a birthday party. And at that birthday party, they basically started finding some commonalities between the two. Like we have what's called an in-person partnership script, which you can then start using to get people to want to refer work to you, right? So it wasn't just like they met at the birthday party, just randomly was talking. There's a very specific process that you use to get people to actually want to help you out, right? Getting people to want to help you out is a skill set in itself that a lot of people don't have, right? Some people, what happens is that they go their entire life and they never really get things from other people. They say like, people don't really help me, or I'm just not good at getting stuff. And it's just like, I never really understood that because there's some things that I naturally do that cause people to want to help me. So that's one of the biggest things I had to learn when I was like doing the mentorship program, is that not everybody had that ability. So I had to learn how to systematically break down what are the processes that it takes to build trust, to build social capital, so that people actually want to help you. And then once you have that down, that's why a lot of our students start getting more and more referrals. It's not that they're doing like magic stuff. It's just that people actually want to help them. So that's number one, okay? So with the friends and family approach, like that's kind of what it is. It's not necessarily just going to your friends and family, because if you had business owners in your family already, you'd already have them as clients, right? And most people don't have that many family members that own a business. So it's all about the tangential relationships around your friends and family we can turn into clients. Now, again, the reason why it's hard is because it's very hard to know how to find your family member's entire life story or their entire like life's network, right? Because it's just like you don't really know who they know when you're first starting out. So it's very easy to kind of count people out and count that people just can't help you out. Okay, so it's all about being very strategic. Now, the next thing is about the referral partnership, right? So we talked about she got the 3 clients from lawyers. Within the lawyer partnership, number 1, it's how to get them interested in actually talking with you. Number 2, it's about learning how to get them to want to help you without necessarily you having to have something to offer them. That is another skill set in itself. A lot of people kind of shy away from like referral partnerships just because they're like, well, I have nothing to offer this person. Right, and that's true. In a lot of cases, you probably don't have anything to offer the person, right? But you can use that as a strength because we can trade services essentially. So when I say trade service, I don't mean you're offering the service for free to them. You're offering the service to their client, right? So what you're doing is you're actually providing a very good client relationship for the referral partner's client. So that in a lot of cases can be good enough. You just don't really understand how to explain why that's a valuable thing, right? So what ends up coming across is that when you talk to someone and they want to give you a referral, you're not explaining why they should give you a referral. So they end up not giving you referrals, or they'll say like things like, oh yeah, I have a couple people in mind, but then when you follow up, it's like they never really send someone to you. That happens a lot when it comes to referral partners, where it's like you feel like you have a really good initial call with the referral partner, and they say they're going to send you leads, but it ended up just like never really materializing. It's just like, were they lying to me? Did they not really like mean it? Like, what's going on? It's just because they just don't see the value in it. They don't really have any kind of like skin in the game. They just don't really understand it. Okay, and an element of a successful partnership is going to come down to understand like who is a good partner. So when I'm thinking of partners, I'm always thinking about like who are end clients that they work with. Are they working with beginner business owners? Right. So let's say, for example, it's like a business insurance agent, right? Are they working with like someone that maybe is not the best kind of client for me? So, for example, my significant other, she does insurance for truckers. I personally do not like working with trucking companies as my main clientele for bookkeeping. In a lot of cases, if you're dealing with like solopreneur truckers, you're dealing with kind of lower dollar per month clients. That's not to say like if you're working with logistics companies you can't get more, but if you're dealing with individual truckers, I generally don't like that unless I can have like a group where like the person is like over 5 or 6 different truckers at one time, right? But so my significant other is not really a great referral partner when it comes to high ticket monthly bookkeeping, even though she has like 7,500 clients that she does for her insurance. Right? So it's like you always have to be kind of thinking about like who is the actual client that the person deals with. If they're dealing with like, let's say it's a commercial real estate agent and they're dealing with people that are buying, $1 million, $10 million buildings, right? Okay, that kind of company is probably a better fit for your high ticket monthly bookkeeping because they can afford to pay you, a pretty good amount of money per month, right? So it's all about like understanding like the strategic one. In this case, this lawyer who gave Megan the 3 clients was a very good lawyer, and like who she worked with, they do I believe they do contract law for some really good sized companies. So that's why she was able to go get the 1 client for a significant amount of money, and the other 2 ones as well. So I know it's a 1-minute clip. Now this when Megan first got started, as she went through the program, she got to about $15,000 a month while still inside the program. So it was really rewarding working with her while she was inside the program. Our program generally lasts for about a year, and it's like a soft exit. So that means you can still like ask questions after the program's over, and we still talk because like all the people that we work with, we're friends with. So it's a very cool and kind of like rewarding journey from being able to kind of watch their progress over time and just being able to be a part of their life. Okay, so if you want results like Megan or any of the other people you see on this podcast channel, go ahead and click the link inside the description, either below the video, to book a call with myself to see if I can help you inside of our mentorship program. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Take it easy.